morning, YouTube fam! What's up? So today I am headed to Zion National Park. I am so excited. I haven't been here in years, and last time I was here I actually only did like the emerald pools, which is like a very easy, non-strenuous hike. So today I'm doing something a little bit more challenging. I'm gonna do Angel's Landing. I'm super excited. So let's go. 103 degrees, you guys. We have arrived to Zion National Park. There is an option if you're gonna do like a bunch of national parks. They do have like a national parks pass that you can get, and I actually used to have it. I should have gotten it for this trip because I am gonna do all the national parks, but whatever, I didn't, so it is what it is. I love wasting money, just kidding. Yeah, so you can get a national parks pass, which obviously saves you money. I will leave a link below to get the pass if you guys are interested in that. Yeah, but let's find out how much it is for a day pass. Parking is full, so I don't really know where I'm gonna have to park. We're gonna have to figure that out. Hopefully not too far, because I gotta get this hike started. It's getting late. You guys, I'm so ready to start hiking. Like, I've been waiting for this all day because of my little detour. My little scenic drive around Zion for 6 hours. Oh, here we go. Hello, how are you? Good. I have a question. So parking is full in here?
Right now, it should be opening up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The receipt will be your pass to re-enter for a week, so hang on to it.
For a week? For free? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Good to know. Because I'm coming back to do the Narrows. Thank you. You too. Well, that's cool, guys. I had no idea. I don't remember that from last time I was here. I don't know, I'd be forgetting stuff and I don't pay attention sometimes. So that's actually kind of cool. So it's $35 for a day pass, but you can actually use it for up to a week. So you can come in for a week. So it's really for a week pass. That's really cool. That makes it better. Cause I was like $35 for a day, that's kind of expensive. But that's amazing because I'm gonna come back in a few days and do the Narrows. So I better keep this. Nicole, keep this. Do not throw this away. Okay, now I really gotta find a spot. All right, you guys, I am geared up. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So now I'm just headed over to the visitor center to use the bathroom and to see about this shuttle. See if I can get on the shuttle to go to Angel's Landing. Here we go. Warning, deer may attack. Oh my God, that's scary. Did deer really stand up like that? Yeah, right. Oh, the shuttles close at 5 p.m. So thank God I got here before that. And you do need a mask. Don't worry, I have one in my backpack. I gotta get it. So this is where you're gonna get off to do Angel's Landing. Stop number 6, the grotto. All right, guys, here we go. So basically, you're gonna get on the West Rim Trail, and that's gonna take you to Angel's Landing. On the sign over there, it said it's about a 4-hour strenuous hike. I guess we'll see how long it takes me. Oh, what time is it? Whoop! Okay. Off to a great start here. All right, so it is 4:05. We're gonna see how long this takes me to hike Angel's Landing. Mind you, I don't even know. I guess I'm a beginner hiker. Yeah, let's not play games. I was gonna try to say I was like in the middle, but I don't do it all the time, so I can't say that. Also, I don't think I could have picked a better day because it's overcast and the sun's kind of in and out. It's honestly pretty nice. Not that bad. Well, talk to me in like an hour and we'll see where I'm at. See how I feel then, but right now it feels pretty nice. It's a beautiful day for a hike. You guys see all those people? Those tiny little people up there? That's where I'm going. Headed up. I'm not even at the top yet. Just look at this view. This is insane. I think this is gonna be the hardest part, guys. The switchbacks. This is also a popular viewpoint where people stop. And it's only about half a mile to Angel's Landing. And they actually have restrooms up here. That's pretty amazing. Pretty much almost to the top, to Angel's Landing, just about half a mile. And we will be there. Final stretch. Here we go. Strenuous climb, narrow route with cliff exposures. So I'm basically gonna go right up here, along there. And there's chains that you can hold along the way. I'll zoom in so you guys can see them. But there's chains that you can hold to help you get up to the top. All right, so I'm gonna put the camera away because it's time to climb, final stretch, and I don't wanna fall off this cliff. So here we go. Here goes nothing. I'm excited. I am almost to the top. Almost there. Look at this. I cannot believe I literally just hiked across that. Do you see how narrow that is? Oh my God, this is crazy. And I'm gonna zoom in so you can see the bathroom. Wow, that's where I came from, right here. I made it to the top. Oh my God, check out these views. This is insane. This is crazy. And I'm literally the only one here. Like, what? This is insane. Kind of scary too. I'm not gonna lie, this is the scariest hike I have ever done in my life, but well worth the views. This is insane. I mean, this is just unreal. Wow. Half mile, a little scary, even though there's chains and obviously, you know, it's just like super on a slant and like very, very narrow. I definitely don't know if you're afraid of heights, if you'd want to do this, but I would recommend doing the West Rim Trail and just maybe not going all the way up to Angel's Landing, maybe going up to like the scenic spot down there. I cannot believe I was at the top of this. All the way up there. Oh my God. Insane. And now for the way back down. Here we go. Guys, I'm on my way down. I think I have about an hour left. That's my guess. The sun's setting right now. It's literally about to get dark. But I'll be fine. As long as I was like off of actual Angel's Landing before it got dark, which I am, thank God, because that is like the scariest, hardest part. That would be extremely scary to do in the dark. So I didn't get to spend too much time at the top just because I was a little worried about the sun going down, and not just that, but being the only person there. So I really only spent like 10 minutes up there. Whew, that was hard. But hey, I did it. That was hard. I am tired. I'm drained. No energy. I can't wait to eat something besides like a snack. And I think I deserve a beer after this, for sure. So when I get back to my car, I will talk more about this hike and give you guys some tips if you want to come and do this hike. So I will see you when I get to the bottom. All right, guys, I have made it back. We're back to the start of the trail here at stop number 6. Now, obviously, because I said I'm the last one here and the shuttle doesn't run past a certain time, I'll have to find out what time. I'll put it here for you guys once I figure it out. But there is no shuttle. So I'm gonna have to walk back. I don't know how long that's gonna take. It might take a while, but thank God I got a map, because or else I would literally have no idea where to go. There's nobody here. Like, literally nobody here to help me. So I just gotta put my big girl pants on and figure it out. So let's check out the map. Well, I guess I don't know, I guess I just follow this road all the way back. Yeah, I guess it's pretty straightforward. So I guess I just go straight and eventually I'll get to number 1. This is probably gonna take me a good hour. I mean, that was kind of not a long shuttle ride to get here, but I mean, it wasn't that quick. All right, well, here I go, doing some more hiking. It's definitely leg day today. Oh, you guys, I just got back to my car in the parking lot. I don't know how I always get so lucky. I meet the nicest people. I met like this group of guys from Boston and they're so sweet. I saw 2 of them while I was walking back. So I was walking with them and the other friends came and showed up with the car and they gave me a ride to my car the rest of the way. So sweet. Okay, I don't know if it'll actually show up on the camera, but can we please look at the stars? It's so beautiful. Guys, so I was absolutely exhausted after that hike. I just did not have the energy to talk about it, but I wanted to hop back on here and talk about it a little bit more and give you guys some tips. Honestly, I still can't believe I did that hike. That was just absolutely unbelievable. Definitely the hardest hike I've ever done, the scariest hike I've ever done, but also probably the most worth it. Like, the views at the top were insane. So I started the hike around 4 p.m. and I ended it basically around 9. So it took me about 5 hours round trip. And from the part where the chains start, it took me about 45 minutes to get to the actual top of Angel's Landing. And because I went later in the day, there was not a lot of people there. When I got to that part, there was actually nobody there. So I was able to get through that kind of quickly. If it is busier when you go, you're gonna have to plan on more time for that, because it is 1 by 1 when you get to that chains part. It's like people coming down and people coming up share the same path and it's very narrow, so you can only go 1 at a time, so it takes a lot longer. Like, I've heard of people waiting at that point to even start the chains for a whole hour, because you just have to kind of wait for traffic to, you know, just pass. Like, tip number 1 is to go early. Don't be like me and start at 4 p.m. Even if you're not a beginner hiker, it's strenuous, and Zion is a really popular tourist destination, so it's gonna be really busy and you're just gonna want to take your time with this hike. Tip number 2, visit in the spring or the fall, because that's obviously when it's less hot. I did this hike in the summer, in the middle of June, and it was hot as heck. Let me tell you, it was like 110 degrees. The heat will definitely make it harder, so I definitely recommend, if you have a choice, plan it out so you go in the spring or the fall. That's definitely the best time. Tip number 3, make sure you pack plenty of snacks and water. I brought like I think it was a 2-liter camel pack type of thing in my backpack, and then I also brought like 3 or 4 extra water bottles, and I brought a sandwich to have, and then a bunch of bars and snacks, nuts. You're definitely gonna wanna make sure you pack enough snacks, because it is a very long hike and you're gonna need your energy. Tip number 4, you're definitely gonna wanna wear the right shoes, some hiking boots, not just sneakers for this. Like, people do it and you probably could, but this hike is just very steep and there's a lot of parts where it's narrow and sandy, so it gets a little sketchy. So you're definitely gonna wanna make sure you're wearing the right shoes so you don't like slip and fall. Especially the part with the chains when you get to the last like leg of the trail. There's just like drop-offs, like cliff drop-offs. There's no like fence or anything, so it's literally just a steep drop-off. So if you slip and fall and you're not holding on to that chain, I mean, that's bad news. So you're definitely gonna wanna make sure to get some good hiking boots for this hike. Tip number 5, wear sunblock. Obviously, you should always be wearing sunscreen if you're doing things outside, hiking, whatever, but this trail is mostly not shaded, so you're really gonna want sunblock, and bring it with you too so you can reapply it as you go. Tip number 6, this one is super, super important. Check the weather conditions before you go do this hike. This honestly applies to like any hiking that you do, but especially this one because it's just really hard and you really wouldn't want to put yourself in a situation where you get stuck out there in a flash flood or whatever. That would just be extremely scary. So definitely check the weather conditions before you do this hike and make sure it's not snowing or raining or anything crazy like that. Tip number 7, go with a friend if you can. I did this hike by myself solo, which was really cool, and honestly I'm really proud of myself for doing it. But honestly, it was pretty terrifying to do by yourself. This hike is pretty scary already, so I just feel like it would be better if you had somebody with you to take this on with. I don't know, I don't even know. But I just feel like it'd be better with a friend. And if not, you can definitely do it, because I did it all by myself. And if I can do it, you can do it. Tip number 8, let someone know your plans. This is just for safety reasons. You should do this probably with any hike that you go on, but especially this one because it is really long. It's gonna probably take you all day and you're probably not gonna have service up there. So just in case anything happens, at least somebody will know where you are. Just rather be safe than sorry, right? Tip number 9 is to listen to your body and know your limits, because like I keep saying, this hike is hard, especially if you're a beginner hiker. It's not easy, it's definitely a little scary. I'm not gonna lie, there was definitely one point where I was like, you know what, maybe this is enough. Should I turn around? Like, I'm good. You know, I saw enough. But I'm glad I didn't. I talked myself into it. I was like, you know what, I came this far, I'm finishing this. I'm doing it, baby. So I did it. But I really suggest to listen to your body and know your limits. Like, if you need to take a break, stop and take a break. You need to take a sip of water, stop and get some water, get a snack, whatever it is, do it. When you're getting towards the end of the hike, there is a overlook, which I show. It's called Scouts Overlook, and that is also a really good stopping point where a lot of people decide to stop there and turn around instead of finishing and doing the chains and going all the way up to the top of Angel's Landing. So that's a good option if you just feel like you shouldn't go anymore and you're like really exhausted. You know, whatever the case is, just listen to your body. The next tip I have for you guys is to save your receipt, because I didn't know this, but I just found this out this time, that it's good for a whole week, for a whole 7 days, like consecutive 7 days. So if you are staying in Zion for a few days or a week, then just save your receipt. Then you can get back in for free if you want to check out the park and do more hikes. Next tip is about where to stay in Zion. There is a lot of different places that you can stay in Zion, but they're a little bit expensive. So if you're on a budget, I recommend staying in Hurricane, which is only about a half hour away from the park. It's a very easy drive. It's not far at all. And I just stayed at, like, I think it was the Econo Lodge. It was like $50 a night. Still super close and convenient, and that's what I recommend to do if you're on a budget. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope these tips are helpful if you plan on doing this hike too, and stay tuned for my other Utah videos coming. I am gonna be back in Zion to hike the Narrows. Super excited for that. So if you like videos like these, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Oh, she said that parking is gonna be opening up because I was so late that people are leaving. Oh, okay. I look like I'm peeing right now. Tip number 7. That was like 4, not 7.
You better look again, 'cause it's only fun and games.